Hello, Gemini, and welcome. My name is Mary. I'm going to be doing a timeless love reading for you today. I want to say I thought it was kind of funny because I was like, what date? I've had so much stuff going on that I don't know what day it is half the time. I'm like, what astrological, what season are we in? And I'm like, so I was flipping these cards. I have these cards, and when I go to do a reading, I typically flip through or I'll throw them up in the air and I'll close my eyes and throw them up in the air, and whatever is landing face up, that's the person, that's the sign I'll do a reading for. And this time I decided to do a little intuition exercise, and I flipped them all over and closed my eyes, and I just started flipping them. And then when I felt, the other side or universe telling me to stop, it was on Gemini. So I was like finishing up some personal readings, and I thought, I haven't done a reading for my channel in a while. I'll go ahead and do Gemini. And I thought, maybe I should do the sign that's in season right now instead. And I went in the calendar and I'm like, oh my God, we're in Gemini. We're in Gemini right now. So I just wanted to share that because it's such a cool little synchronicity. I love it when stuff like that happens. So it's like, clearly Gemini, the universe wants you to have this reading, okay? So, I always say, like, this may or may not resonate. This is timeless. Whenever you see it, the universe is very good about bringing you things when you need them, okay? So no matter when you see this is when the universe wanted you to hear it. And I learned from a very good reader that I love to watch that, like, really this may or may not resonate, doesn't really fit, because you're brought to this for a reason. If this came up as first thing in your search you were guided to pick, if this was on the recommended list on your TV screen or your phone today, if this came up next in a lineup that you didn't pick, those kinds of things, there's something in there the universe wants you to hear, something, okay? So it may not seem like it when you hear it even, but later it might have said something in here that triggers one thing, that triggers another, that makes you realize something or remember something or see something differently, okay? So everybody who watches is going to probably get something. They'll get something from this, all right? So stick around and just see what it shows, all right? So I'm going to start like I always do with a little prayer. I have a bunch of decks here, and I'm just going to pull from what I'm guided to pick from. I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance that I be a clear, concise channel for answers for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, or anywhere in their chart, guided to see this reading. I call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Gemini watching to deliver through me what they need to know now the most about their romantic love life. Thank you. All right, Gemini, let's see what we get for you, okay? I feel like I don't even know, maybe the last reading I recorded for the channel, I think one of them was Gemini. I just have been, it's hard. I want to get going on this and really take off, but it just feels like life constantly keeps giving me the typical roadblocks we get. We have grief work coming out, grief work. So Gemini, you might be going through some grieving for some reason. It could be grieving of the loss of a person that you loved, grieving the loss of something physical that was in your life, a relationship, a job, a home, a pet, something. The universe wants to acknowledge that you are possibly in the middle of some grief work, or you need a little bit of grief work to help you through this, whatever it is, your loss you're feeling. I just wasn't even going to do this, but I'm going to pull a Talking to Heaven card, because forgive me if this isn't for you, but somebody needs a message about this grief work card. I feel like maybe somebody from the other side is something to say to somebody out there, and I don't want them to miss out. So we'll go back. We'll go back to felt like something wanted to flip there, but it didn't. We will go back to the love reading as soon as we get this out. Maybe some of you watching just lost a spouse or a life partner, a long-term relationship partner. I'm sorry if you are going through that. So sorry. What do you have to say to the Gemini watching? What do you have to say to the Gemini watching? I am learning over here And now I have no pain. With yellow tulips, yellow flowers could be significant. Yellow tulips could be significant. Tulips just themselves of any color could be significant. Maybe this is going to be a message somebody's going to show you, but they want you to know that they don't have any pain anymore, and they are learning and evolving in such a beautiful way that they just wanted to share that with you. So I'm gonna leave these out here. Okay, kind of away from everything for whoever that was for. So, and then we had forgiveness at the bottom of the deck with that grief work card. So you may be needing to grieve something that happened to you, a loss, or perhaps, you know, even somebody betraying you. That's a loss because you lost the trust and you're going to grieve that. All right, so the bottom of the deck said forgiveness. So the universe is wanting you to do some grief work and practice forgiveness. You might want to try walking around and just to yourself saying and forgive me, I don't know how to say this properly, that Hawaiian Ho'oponopono prayer. Look that up. It does amazing things. So the universe is wanting you to practice a little bit of forgiveness. Yes, self-care. Gemini, what have you been through? And I mean, this is a love reading, so you've been hurting. Yeah, because self-care is grief work, self-care. When you're needing to do grief work, that's self-care because you're working through your grief. You're helping your body, your physical body, and your emotional body process something painful that happened to you. And that is a form of self-care. It has a new exercise program at the bottom of the deck, okay? So that is going to benefit you. Maybe you just started a new exercise program. Maybe you want to. Maybe the universe is just nudging you to do that because they know that it's going to make you feel a lot better, okay? So let's see. Boy, already I feel like Gemini, I feel like a heavy energy. Like whoever is watching this has really been suffering from something. I'm sorry. Like somebody really hurt you, something that happened out of the control of anybody really hurt you, something happened. So yeah, look, sanctuary, cave, like right now you're wanting to kind of cave up, I feel like. You're wanting to kind of like be alone. You need a safe, peaceful sanctuary with which to do this, you know, self-care and grief work and loving yourself unconditionally in. All right, and look, tree, grounding. You need to ground. The root chakra, represented by red, makes you feel stable and solid and secure. Work on that. Focus on the color red. Eat things that are red. Watch meditation videos on YouTube about grounding. Your spirit is really in need of some healing right now. A sanctuary for healing. Create that for yourself, okay? Because your body is asking for it and your spirit is asking for it. There's something really heavy in this reading that somebody watching has been through. I just picked up a deck here, a regular tarot deck, and split it to the Five of Pentacles. Feeling out and abandoned and sad and heartbroken and lost and out in the cold. What happened? All right, let's see here. For the Gemini watching, what else, please? Like, I feel, oh my goodness, somebody's really hurting out there. And I can feel it. Yeah, look, regret would also go along with like that Five of Pentacles that we came out with. Remorse, life regrets, loss, making empowered choices. What happened, Gemini? You lost something and you're regretting something about how things went down. You're regretting some decisions you made, possibly. you're regretting just something, but you know, everything happens for a reason, okay? Like I just had, what was that at the bottom of the deck? I started to shuffle. Self-worth. Yeah. You haven't had a lot of self-worth. You have some self-worth issues. Spirit of the universe want you to know that you are so worthy and you have nothing to regret, because all of our decisions just shape us and help us to grow into something we're headed towards, okay? And the universe is always working behind the scenes to help straighten things out. And if you did something to hurt someone, understand that as long as you don't ever want to do that again, and know you won't, and you work toward becoming a better person for yourself and others, it's just a life lesson, and that lesson taught you that you're never going to hurt anyone again. So if somebody out there is somebody who has regret for doing something that hurt somebody else that they love, forgive yourself, okay? It's part of self-care, and you need that to be free. And regret is such a low vibrational energy, right along with fear, which also just came out. Some intense energy with this lightning bolt. It says darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are protected, okay? Gemini, please. Like, you're really scared, you're really hurt, you're really not feeling good about something that has happened in your life. You want to retreat to a cave if you could. You want to be alone. But you're know that you are so protected. Like, there's somebody on the other side who's like right there, and your guides and the angels. Call upon Archangel Michael to guide and protect you. Call upon Archangel Raphael to heal your heart of any pain and sorrow. Ascend, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to spirit. Gemini, this is not the time to pull away from your spirituality. If you don't have any spirituality at all, this might be the time to delve into it. What interests you? Poke around online, find something. Right now, boy, you are ascending, and the pain in this card here, like, oh my God, what is happening? Like, that's what I feel like somebody is feeling out there right now. And you need to know that this is all part of an ascension process. This is all part of your soul ascending. And that happens with love relationships too. We spark each other to do things that we wouldn't do to other people, do things with each other that we wouldn't do with other people. And sometimes it can bring out things in us that is bad, and we hurt each other. But you're learning from that, okay? And even the person, if you're the one on the end that you really got put through it, they're regretting what they did to you really bad, and they're going to regret it. Sacred journey, understand who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. Yeah. The universe is like, we're sorry. Please don't be afraid. Please don't have regret. Don't be afraid. You're protected. Fear and regret are such low vibrational energies that they bring you down. And then they prevent love and happiness and bliss and joy and all those wonderful things that the universe wants us to experience from being in our lives, love life or otherwise. So please clear yourself of any of these low vibrational energies, okay? Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. I just stopped shuffling, and there is loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. But I feel like also we've had a lot of message of loss here. Loss can be so many things, Gemini. And for some reason, I keep wanting to call you Cancer. I keep wanting to say, listen, Cancer, so I apologize if I do that. Maybe you have Cancer also in your chart somewhere. Maybe the person you're dealing with also has Cancer or is a Cancer sun. But I'm sorry about that. I just feel like that was important to throw out there. Okay, so I'm going to pull... Okay, we're at 14 minutes. I'm like, I don't want to get too long. I know people don't really want to stick around for super long readings, but I feel like we're going somewhere with this. A couple cards for the Divine Feminine and the connection. What is she needing to see, know, hear, understand right now? What's going on with the Divine Feminine energy and the love connection? Love connection. divine timing. Now is the time. Divine timing is at play. Now is the time, huh? I wonder what that's about. Divine timing. What else, please, for the divine feminine to see right now? The feminine half. Some things wanted to flip, but I felt like that wasn't really what was meant to come out because I bumped the cards. Sometimes you can, not sometimes, you can feel it in your shuffling when you're like, okay, I did that, or that's what needed to come out. There's really somebody, I feel like somebody lost on the other side. Like, I know this isn't going to be, maybe that part of it probably will not be for everyone. Definitely won't be for everyone, but there's a presence I feel right now that feels very urgent. Like somebody like trying so hard to get through to somebody that it's like an urgency. Like, it's an interesting, sorry, I dropped a card. The card that flew out fell. Yeah. Signs. It says, and I said I love you on the board. You're getting signs, okay, Gemini, you're getting signs. Please trust those. Please know that divine timing is at play in your love life. At the bottom of the deck, we have surrender. Yes, letting go of negativity, listening to higher wisdom from self, shifting out of ego and into soul self. So yeah, the transition that you're going through is soul growth. When you understand and watch for the signs and appreciate and be thankful for them, divine timing is at play. It helps everything come in at a quicker pace. The divine, the other side, you know, the universe doesn't have to struggle to try to correct the mistakes that we're making, not mistakes, detours that we're taking in our path. When they don't have to try to undo a lot of that stuff that we do by being an ego, the path is clearer for them to lead you to where you're, you know, really needing to be to have pure happiness and love. So, all right, what else, please, for the Gemini watching? This is the divine masculine half of the connection. For the Gemini watching, what do they need to know about the divine masculine right now? The male counterpart, the masculine energetic counterpart. Sorry about that. There was about 20 cards, I think, that fell. Regarding the divine masculine, the masculine half of the connection, it is the Gemini watching. What can they know about them right now? Oh my gosh. Okay. There's so many. All right. You have passion. They're feeling trapped. Look at this, distraught. Like, I can't get out of this, what they're in. They're in need of optimism. I think they're in a pessimistic phase because they're trapped. Maybe whatever happened, they're feeling regret, and that would certainly be like, I'm trapped in regret. I did something. I cannot be optimistic right now because I feel so awful about what has happened or where I'm at. I need some passion in my life. And they don't understand, I believe, that they're lovable. Perhaps childhood wounds made them believe that they are not lovable as a human being. And that could be why they hurt you, or why things went bad or went south, if that's what happened. They're in need of some passion, but feeling not lovable and trapped, and they're definitely not in an optimistic place. And so, you know, and I just cut the deck to overload. Yeah, the masculine half of this connection, Gemini, is on emotional overload. They really got to get out of this mindset. You healing, if you're hoping somebody else will heal with you, you healing helps that. The, I'm sorry, I bumped the stand again. Like the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono prayer. I think, I don't know if I mentioned that to you in the beginning of this reading or the reading prior, but that's good for clearing energy. Like you're saying, I love you, I'm sorry, thank you, please forgive me. You need to look it up to see what order it's in. But that has done amazing things for healing people. And when Gemini, when you heal, your counterpart heals, or the person that's coming in for you because you are not with your counterpart yet heals. And it all happens a lot faster. So I'm going to pull some regular tarot here. I have the Golden Girls Tarot out. Was sent to me by somebody that is very special to me, a really early client of my tarot readings, and she watches the channel and stuff a lot too, so I always appreciate her and tell her thank you when I'm using this deck. She mailed me a bunch of decks. Oh my gosh, so grateful. All right, universe, for the Gemini watching, it looks like they've had a lot of pain in their life, but you're there supporting with signs and divine timing at play. What do you need them to know now about their love life? What else, please? What else? For the Gemini watching. What else? Okay. We have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out. So you're waiting for something. You need to make a choice. You need to make some plans. You're waiting on making a decision. But I believe it's coming to a time where you probably need to make some sort of a decision or make some sort of a move. You've been sort of waiting on something. And the Queen of Wands coming out. You know, this can be a really confident person, a confident woman. She can be self-assured. She's pretty stable. That may describe you or someone in your life that's close to you. I feel like the passion, like this can be a passionate person too. So maybe the person that hurt you that you're no longer with, or the person you're hoping for, really feels passion toward you. Even if you're not together, like, because like somebody's thinking about you out there. For people who are single, somebody's out there thinking about all the qualities that you have, and that's what they want in their heart. And when they think about you, even though they haven't met you yet, you have all those qualities, so they can envision you in their mind, and they feel a lot of passion about you. We have the Devil coming out. I love the Devil. I don't think I've seen this in this deck before, like other than flipping through it in the beginning. It hasn't come out for a very long time. Blanche with her apple, and she just looks so adorable. That's an adorable Devil card. So some Devil energy at play. There's been some toxicity in your relationships in the past. You know, and I feel like, you know, you're needing to make a decision to clear yourself out of ego, out of any, you know, toxicity or devil-like energy. Like, it's kind of like there's some toxic energy that's been at play with you and your counterpart or your counterpart to be. And I think that devil energy could be having him, I'm saying the him because I'm talking about the masculine side of the connection, is what's probably, you know, this is a devil energy. Fear is certainly a devil energy. Regret is a devil energy. Feeling trapped is a devil energy, you know. So these are just things that need release, Gemini, so you can, you know, your path will get better for you. And both of you will. When you heal, they heal. When you heal, they heal. I had that come to me in a meditation. I talked about it in one of my little videos, I think, a long time ago. And I always try to pass that along because it really does ring true. What else, please, for the Gemini? Oh my God, I kid you not. Like half of the deck just flew on the floor. Oh my gosh. 1 second, Gemini. I'm so sorry. That I feel like there's just so much that needs to be said to you that the universe is really like trying to pack as much in as it can. I'm so sorry. I'm picking up cards because I dropped a bunch. Oh my God. But yeah, what I feel needs to be kept right now is 10 of Wands. You've been exhausted from the pain of whatever you've been going through. You're at complete, really exhaustion. You might need to try to delegate some things to some people that can help you. But look, we have the 10 of Cups. So you're gonna be having happiness. There's been a period of struggle. There's been a period of pain, but like your King of Cups is coming in, and it's going to be part of this talk. Like he's on his way to you. Or she's on her way to you, whatever the case may be for you. Yeah, so it makes sense. Yeah, this 9 of Wands, like needing to protect your boundaries, heading to this 10 of Wands energy of just being tired and needing to delegate, just being exhausted, overly exhausted. The High Priestess showing up, asking you to tap into your intuition, okay, because the universe is trying to send you signs. And we have here the Page of Pentacles, okay? So this can be like good news coming in, a new job coming in, curiosity is something, there's like curiosity if something is being piqued in your love life. Maybe the curiosity of your counterpart that wants to come in or back in for you. I feel like an energy of exciting curiosity with that for some reason. And then we have here 6 of Swords. Yes, makes perfect sense coming out because you're going to be moving to calmer waters, Gemini. You're going to start feeling better from this. You're going to start pulling out of this. You're going to start getting into better energies. All right, so let's see. I want to wrap up the reading. I want to just get you one last thing, which is going to be an animal spirit card. I hope this helps somebody out there. If you do get something out of the video while you're watching, I just wanted to ask you if you could click the like button. I always tell myself I've been giving out more likes. I'm like, because likes are free. Like we have an infinite amount of them. So I'm like, I felt like really, I was kind of being like, there'd be videos that I really liked and never clicked like on. And I'm like, you know, that doesn't really show the creator appreciation. So it's like, if I got anything out of something, I click it. Now it's like, it feels like part of my good karma work. So, all right, for the Gemini watching, wow, there's a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of stuff. But looks like they're moving into the 10 of Cups with something happy coming in after a period of pain, loss, regret, and sorrow. What last message do you have for this Gemini, please? What last message do you have for the Gemini watching? Oh, unicorn. Unicorn. You're somebody's unicorn. And I'm sorry, my mouth was so dry I could barely talk. So you're somebody's unicorn. Somebody sees you as that, and you're very special. There's something very special about you. You're a unique individual that the people who love you really notice you and care about you. It's just, you have something really unique to give the world, but we're going to find out what else this unicorn card means. I've been using this deck in readings for a long time, and I don't think I've ever had the unicorn come out. So that might be something where they're sending you signs. It might just be this unicorn is significant to somebody, very significant to somebody for some reason. Or it could start to become so. Where are you, unicorn? I'm going to the book because there's a lot to say about these cards. And I always go to the book on the Animal Spirit deck. So sorry. It has to be coming up. Yes. Unicorn. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity, right? Like by the High Priestess here, asking you to reconnect. Okay, so it says, it's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers, maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationships with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity. Didn't I say about curiosity earlier? That's really interesting. I think I mentioned that like a bunch of times. So the unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. That's so beautiful, Gemini. I told you you were a unicorn, and you are. And this whole thing that you have been through is going to explode your spirituality if it hasn't already. If you're not a spiritual person, it's going to start it. You're going to be seeing the signs. You're going to be seeing everything. And so it's like that is going to sort of crack you open and expand your spirituality. And it's all going to kind of blossom like those tulips from there. And all of this pain, all of this grief, all of this regret, sorrow, betrayal, or whatever you're feeling is going to be transformed and transmuted into what's going to bring you your ultimate happiness. Gemini, whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay. I find it amazing that that candle just quit burning and I just finished the reading. I was thinking to myself, I'm going to stop when this candle quits burning, and I didn't even pay attention to where it was, and there it is. One more sign, one more confirmation. I love the universe. I hope you do too, Gemini. And if not, you will, because you're going to start seeing how everything happened for your higher good. And it's just going to make everything amazing for you, okay? Gemini, take care. It's all going to be all right, okay?